What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is my 10-week update for my investing plan on my car hacking fund slash passive income. I'm starting out here fairly plain, fairly simple. Going to prototypical history. If you look at the history, you'll see that BNDW got reinvested because I'm reinvesting all of my stocks. It's always good to see. I bought one share of SCHD. I should be getting a dividend coming up at the end of the month here in June slash early July. So I'm trying to buy into that a little bit more to get that additional share. I'm guessing SCHD is going to be about 44 cents a share roughly. So I'm trying to just get that a little bit. And then Div paid out $1.73. I mean, Div has been bouncing around. It's a mid-cap fund. So, stocks have been going up and down. Some are doing better than others. It's an ETF. It's fairly consistent in the dividends. It's high yield. I'm not investing into it. I only bought the original 16 shares. And then I'm just using the dividends to buy back into it. I'm not investing any more money. But it's always good to see the dividend income come in. So going back to that, if you look at my positions, you can see that I have a 16.3, etc. shares of Div. The 0.3 and so on is just from dividends alone. I am currently sitting at 32 shares of PEY. I've been investing in that. I bought 3 shares of NOBL. Haven't bought anything more. SCHD, I'm at 15, and then BNDW is at 2.005, let's call it. And that's just, the 20 cents for the past couple months going into there. I'm looking to have NOBL and SCHD, which pay quarterly, come back for the first time in the next month or so. I'm really excited to see how much will actually come back from that. This is going to be a good spike, a good month, I feel like, when it comes to dividends. I mean, whether it's in June or July, it's going to be a good to see where that spike is and what I'll actually be seeing. So I'm kind of excited about that because typically you've only been seeing the monthly payers. Going with PEY, I'm at 32 shares. I've been averaging roughly 6 cents every month. So that should probably be around $2. So I'm excited to see that. So if you go and look at my monthly dividends chart, you will see that I am currently sitting at $1.95. So at $1.95 and with PEY going to be roughly around $2, I feel like, I'm going to be pushing that $4 mark. I mean, yes, it's $4. It's not a lot, but then you also got to look at I am under $2,000 invested. I'm getting roughly $4 a month. That's a pretty good return for the year. So I'm excited to see this grow, and it's growing as fast as it is. I mean, I know it's not growing as fast as other people's, if you're investing more money than me or whatever it might be, but it's good, it's exciting. I'm loving the growth. I'm loving what I'm seeing right now. And then if you look actually at the invested versus market value, this past week was a bad week. This market kind of plummeted, I think it was Thursday or Friday. It was just due to concerns of this whole virus and pandemic that's going on right now. So that went down. If you look at the market change, you can see here I dropped a little bit more when it comes to the difference of how much I'm actually gained in the market versus what I have invested. It's just a different scale. So yeah, you can say I lost a fair amount of money. It looks like I lost just almost about half my value, but I'm more so about dividends and gaining growth that way. So I'm not truly looking for stock markets to always increase. I'm always going to be buying in, whether it's high, whether it's low. I'm always going to be buying into this market. So with that in mind, I'm happy with what I'm seeing here. I'm happy with the growth. I'm happy with my positions. I like what's going on. And then one thing that was great is because, as I mentioned in the previous videos, I'm investing with Schwab. One thing that Charles Schwab has recently done is they're doing this projection of your dividend income at your current investment amount, assuming you don't buy any more, just based off historical monthly or quarterly investment averages. As you can see, year to date, I have received $8.24. In 3 months of work, not even 3 full months of work, I'm going to get about $10, and again, this is just based off of PEY, DIV, and BNDW. So it's these 3 shares. So if you look back at my positions for these 3 shares, Div has a cost basis of under $200. PEY is about $4.50, and BNDW is about $1.60. So if you do the math there, that's 650 plus another 160, so it's $810. So $810 in 3 months, I'm at $10. Like at that, if that stays going, $10 every 3 months, that's $40 over $800. That's a pretty good return in my opinion. I'm quite happy with that. So $40, of 800, that's 5% return. I mean, who would complain about a 5% return on their money? Like, no one will. I'm not telling you to only invest in these guys. I mean, I bought low per se when the market was down, I kind of caught the bottom of what we're guessing is the bottom. So you might not see the return, but for what I'm sitting at, a 5% return, it's amazing. And it should only get better with NOBL and SCHD coming through. It's a very exciting month. And then going back to this new chart from Schwab, I've been kind of doing my own thing on this. They're projecting that this year I will get $62.03 and 31 cents. Sorry, $62.31. That is absolutely amazing. That's investing for roughly 9 months. And that is with my current $1,700 invested, making $62.31. So if I do that math real quick, 62.31 divided by 1703.77, that is a 3.65%. Just call it 3.65. I mean, that's pretty good return. I mean, I'm happy with that. I mean, that's also estimated. It could be higher, it could be lower. So for what I have right now from Div, PEY, and BNDW, I'm looking at about 5% return. And when you add in SCHD, NLBL, depending upon what happens there, who would complain about a 3% return? I know a lot of people who would, but I am just trying to grow for future. For me, 3% return is way better than my 0.05% return that I was getting in my brick and mortar bank. And this is even double of what the current interest rates are going from online banks. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm not, day trading. I'm not trying to guess the hot market. You could say I could have went and bought some shares of Carnival or Delta or American Airlines, a super low, and I could have made a killing with this money. I'm looking for dividends. They're not paying dividends. It's looking very rough with them and the pandemic of what's going to happen. But, I'm happy with what I'm seeing. I'm happy with this growth. I'm excited to see it grow. And over the next couple of weeks, it should only get better. And that's what I love to see. And, again, disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. This is just for inspirational purposes only. This is my actual portfolio of what I'm doing. Again, I've never invested in the stock market if it was not for a 401k plan. So this is more so for you to kind of let you guys see what is reasonable versus other YouTube channels out there that are investing thousands of dollars a month, which the average American cannot do. I don't know if the average American can do $50 a week or $200 a month. I mean, this is just to show you your potential of how you can potentially make more money and get yourself out of a hole to improve your life over the years. And I'm excited to take you on this journey. I'm excited what's happening. And I hope you guys are also excited to go on this journey with me and be a part of this and to do this yourself if you feel like taking the risk and taking the plunge of investing the money into the stock market. Nothing's guaranteed, and that's a risk you just have to take. So I hope you guys, comment down below if you want to, stay engaged, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.